What's happening? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Bits for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. Now, without warning, out of nowhere, Apple just surprised us with new 13-inch and 15-inch MacBook Pro models, making them the fastest laptops ever for Apple at the high end. Now, the new machines feature Intel's 8th gen and 9th gen processors, with the 13-inch getting an updated quad-core processor, but the 15-inch will now have a 6-core and an even more beastly 8-core option. It offers twice the performance as a quad-core MacBook Pro and 40% more performance than a 6-core MacBook Pro. You know, is it okay if I'm already jealous compared to the one I got a year ago already? Yeah, it happens. So let's just have some fun here and configure a top of the line 15-inch MacBook Pro. And if you wanted to pimp your Pro out with the fastest processor option, 32 gigs of RAM, the Pro Vega 20 card, and 4 terabytes of storage, you're looking at a price tag of $6,549 before tax and Apple Care. And you know what? That's a whole bunch of cheddar. Now, the physical design remains the same, the screen size is the same, and it still has the touch bar that will never win me over after all these years. You know, I'm putting that nicely because kids are watching, but you know how I really feel. That's a bad Apple. But Apple's confirmed the new MacBook Pros come with an updated keyboard that uses a new material that will cut down on its failure problems. Now, they have been well documented, and it's really given Apple a black eye when it comes to the overall quality of their MacBook Pros. Apple will not say exactly what those new materials are in the butterfly keyboard design, but the update will significantly cut down on issues like double key presses and missed key presses. We also know Apple's been working on speeding up keyboard repairs in its stores and is now extending its keyboard service program to include 2018 MacBook Pros and the 2018 MacBook Air, as well as the new 2019 notebooks. The replacement program covers MacBooks as far back as early 2015. I'm glad they're still addressing it, but it's still a design that they seriously need to rectify with a completely all-new keyboard design for whatever is their next gen MacBook Pro. Now, another quick service note, Apple has launched a new backlight service program for any 2016 13-inch MacBook Pros that have suffered from flexgate. We know about this issue where vertical bright areas along the bottom of the screen appeared over time, or the backlight just malfunctioned early on. Apple says it was a small percentage of machines sold between October 2016 and February 2018. But when I think about that, that seems like a pretty wide range, lasting almost a year and a half, but they're taking care of it. But let's get back to this under-the-radar 2019 MacBook Pro refresh. It's a really nice speed bump update, but also we've heard rumors of a new 16 to 16.5-inch MacBook Pro. But I think it's a good thing that Apple released it like this, because at the very least, it gets it out of the way now, so it doesn't take up more time during the WWDC 2019 keynote coming up on June 3rd, leaving the possibility for us to still see the completely new rumored 16-inch MacBook Pro this year. Because, you know, that's what Apple might call it based on how creative they've been getting. The MacBook Pro, even more Pro. Now, could we be lucky enough to get a sneak peek of the new modular Mac Pro desktop finally? Apple has teased it over the past year and a half that they've been working on it. Maybe we'll see it alongside the 16-inch MacBook Pro, and then a new iMac Pro, which didn't receive speed bumps like the rest of the iMacs earlier this year. You know, I said it at the beginning of the year, but everything is really lining up for 2019 to potentially be the year of the Pro for Apple hardware. We don't know if this will actually happen at WWDC or maybe at a later event. We don't know how much hardware we will even see at the developers conference, but even if it's a sneak peek to show us something, I think everything is lined up for Apple's Pro line to finally get its due by the end of 2019. And another little nugget here, the Apple Online Store and Apple retail stores have a brand new 4K 23.7-inch LG UltraFine display available for purchase for $700, which replaces the previous 4K and 5K displays from LG. It has 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports that can be daisy-chained to support 2 external displays and then 3 USB-C ports, but this isn't believed to be the rumored Apple Mini LED-based 31.6-inch 6K display that's been getting a whole lot of buzz and is still expected to come in the second or third quarter of this year, according to multiple reports. All right, there it is. That's the big update from Apple this week. If you like this video, you know the drill. Thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell, ding, so I can vibrate in your pants when a new video drops. Also, check this out. I'm doing a special event in the Bay Area on June 9th where I'm going to do a live Dolby Atmos soundbar test, and I need you. Yes, I need you. It's going to be a test to see which one of 4 Dolby Atmos soundbar systems stands out the most, which one sounds the best, and I'll be shooting a video about it. And if you're interested and you can make it out on June the 9th, check out the link on the screen. It's also in the show description below as well, and it's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope to see you there. Plus, if you want to go deeper, just dive in with Apple. Check out my weekly Apple Bits XL audio podcast where we really dig deep into the stories that matter. Take a listen because over 750 5-star reviews can't be wrong. I mean, I guess they could be wrong, but they're not. So thanks so much for watching. And again, Apple just dropped all new MacBook Pros this week on us. Sheesh, we didn't see it coming. So take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.